Learning a new language is something that normally takes a lot of people time, and also some people normally think that you need a lot of time to do it. But with the recent development in technology, especially with AI, you can just learn any language anyhowly, and you grab two, three words here and there. And I'm not saying that AI is here to replace people, but the people who will actually use AI, they're gonna be three more steps ahead than those who are not utilizing AI. In today's video, I want to show you another way to use AI tools to learn new languages. I'm learning Turkish. I'm averagely like speaking Turkish, but I want to learn and also improve myself in terms of communication with the people here, with my family and everything, and also in terms of career wise. I just want to learn Turkish. Today we're going to be utilizing this new AI tool, Google AI Studio. It is a free website that you can visit, download, not even download, use on your browser and learn as many languages as you can. I found it so interesting and I want to try it today to see how it works, especially when it comes to language learning. We're going to be learning Turkish together. So are you ready to learn some Turkish? So this is how I normally do it. So when you visit, I'm recording my screen, and when you visit Google AI, you're gonna find out that we have this dashboard that you need to utilize, or maybe you need to use. They have a lot of things that even me myself I don't use, but I'm still learning. So the one that we're gonna be utilizing it is this one, whereby it says just open a browser, a new browser, and then type in googleaistudio.com. It's gonna bring you to this dashboard. If you need, you can sign in, and then once you have done so, it's going to actually bring to you this dashboard whereby you can communicate. You can do a lot of, there are so many technical things that you can do with this. But for today, because of this tutorial, we're going to be learning new language and we're going to be learning Turkish together. So the one that we're going to be utilizing it is this that says stream real time. We're going to actually click there, and then you come here where it says we're gonna be, you can choose the model that you want, Gemini, Flash. Let's see which one. Yeah, this one is the new one. We have the audio, we have the voice. You can pick anyone. For instance, let me put on my speaker so that I can hear. For instance, we have Park, we have Charon. Can we see Charon, how it looks like? Or maybe let's set just Park the way the one I used. Okay, then we have here where it says you can actually talk to Gemini, or maybe you can show Gemini. For instance, if you want to show the AI something. That's why I say AI is coming together very dangerously, very fast, but very also dangerous. It can actually read or see what you are holding, and you can have a conversation together. And also you can share your screen just the same way I'm sharing here. So what we're gonna be using for here, I think the best one we need, because also you can share your screen in multiple ways. Like you can tell the AI, if you want to go to another website, stuff like that, it can see your screen actually. So I don't know which one to click. Can we first, let's try to talk to Gemini. I think this one is familiar. You are familiar. So, hi. Hi. I'm a beginner in Turkish language, and I want you to act as my tutor, and actually teach me some basic words in Turkish as a beginner. Can you do that for me?
Yes, I can definitely help you with that. I'd be happy to teach you some basic Turkish words. Let's start with merhaba, which means hello. Would you like to try saying that?
Before we do that, I want you to actually act as a native speaker and also speak slowly for me to actually pronounce the words that we want to learn. At least 30 new words or phrases in Turkish.
Okay, I can do that. I will speak slowly and like a native speaker. Let's start with the word evet, which means yes. How does that sound for you?
Evet,
Excellent pronunciation. Next, let's try hayır, which means no. How would you say that?
Higher.
Very good. You're a fast learner. Now let's move on to teşekkür ederim, which means thank you. This one is a bit longer. Can you try it? That was very close. Let me say it again slowly. Teşekkür ederim. Try it again.
Teşekkür ederim.
Yes, that's it. You got it. Teşekkür ederim. Now, would you like to try another word or phrase?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay, let's learn lütfen, which means please. Can you try that one?
Lütfen.
Perfect. You are doing great. Now, let's learn günaydın, which means good morning. How would you pronounce that?
Günaydın.
Yes, günaydın. Very good. Would you like to continue with more words, or do you want to review the ones you've already learned?
Yeah, I want to continue, but longer phrases, like in terms of grammar.
Okay, we can definitely work on longer phrases. Let's try nasılsın, which means how are you? Can you repeat that after me?
Nasılsın?
Great pronunciation. Now, a common response to nasılsın is iyiyim teşekkürler, which means I'm fine, thank you. Can you try that longer phrase?
İyiyim teşekkürler.
That was very good. Let me say it again slowly. İyiyim teşekkürler. Try it once more.
İyiyim teşekkürler.
Yes, you got it. İyiyim teşekkürler. We can continue with longer phrases. Or if you prefer, we can still work on individual words. What would you like to do?
Longer phrases for me.
Okay, let's try adın ne, which means what is your name? Can you try to pronounce that?
Adın ne?
Great pronunciation. Now, if someone asks you adın ne, you could respond with benim adim, your name. For example, if your name is Alice, you would say benim adim Alice. Could you say benim adim and then your name?
Benim adım Alice.
Great, you said. Benim adim Alice. Now, let's try another phrase. How about nerelisin, which means where are you from? Can you try to pronounce that?
Nerelisin?
Good pronunciation. Now, a typical response to nerelisin is ben, country name Bliim. For example, if you're from the USA, you could say ben Amerikaliyim. How would you say that? Or what would you say with your country name?
Ben Kenyan. Is that the way to say?
Very good. You said ben Kenyaliyim. Now, are you ready for another phrase? Or would you prefer to review the ones we've covered so far?
No, tell me about the one we talked about where I come from. Like Ben Kenya. From Kenya. How should I say it?
Okay, to say I am from Kenya, you would say ben Kenyaliyim, which you did correctly before. Do you want me to repeat that again?
Yeah.
Okay, it is ben Kenyaliyim. Do you want to keep practicing phrases, or would you like to try some other words?
Let's practice more phrases.
Okay, let's practice this phrase. Ne yapıyorsun, which means, what are you doing? How would you pronounce that?
Ne yapıyorsun?
Good attempt. It's ne yapıyorsun? Can you try it one more time?
Ne yapıyorsun?
Yes, that's it. Ne yapıyorsun? Now, to respond to that, you could say something like kitap okuyorum, which means I am reading a book. How would you say kitap okuyorum?
Kitap okuyorum.
Great. You said kitap okuyorum. Now, how about we try a phrase with more words? Bugün hava nasıl, which means how is the weather today? Can you try to say that?
Bugün hava nasıl?
Great try. Say it again slowly. Bugün hava nasıl? Can you repeat that?
Sorry, can you come back?
Sure, the phrase bugün hava nasıl. Can you try saying that?
No, I didn't get what you say.
Okay, let me break it down. It's bugün, which means today, hava, which means weather, and nasıl, which means how. The whole phrase is bugün hava nasıl. Can you try that?
Bugün hava nasıl?
Yes, you got it. Bugün have a nasıl? You're doing very well. Do you want to try another phrase, or would you like to review the phrases we've learned so far?
Yes, I will. I would love to learn more phrases.
Okay, let's learn ne zaman, which means when. Can you try saying that?
Ne zaman?
Very good. You pronounced ne zaman perfectly. Now, let's try a phrase with ne zaman. How about ne zaman gideceğiz, which means when will we go? Can you try saying that?
Ne zaman gideceğiz?
Good attempt. It's ne zaman gideceğiz. Let me say it slowly again. Ne zaman gideceğiz. Can you
Ne,
try that again?
ne zaman gideceğiz?
Yes, you got it. Ne
Okay,
zaman
can
gideceğiz?
you now teach me some Turkish or maybe tell me about Turkish alphabets?
Yes, the Turkish alphabet. It is a Latin-based alphabet with 29 letters. It's very similar to the English alphabet, but with a few differences. Would you like me to go through all 29 letters and how they are pronounced?
Yes, sure.
Okay, let's start with the first few letters. A is pronounced like the A in father. B is pronounced like the English B. C is pronounced like the J in jam. Are you following me?
Yeah, but I want you to do it slowly so that I can also speak or pronounce.
Okay, I understand. Let's do it slowly. The first letter is A, pronounced like ah in father. Can you try that?
A.
Very, very good. Now the second letter is B, pronounced like the English B. Can you try that one?
B. In Turkish?
Yes, B in Turkish is pronounced like B in English. Can you try pronouncing it?
B.
Very good. The third letter is C, but it is not pronounced like the English C. It's pronounced like the J in jam. Can you try that?
J.
That's it. Chi is pronounced Ju. Now the next letter is Chi with a little tail, and it's pronounced like CH in church. Can you try to say that?
Chi.
Excellent. The letter Chi is pronounced CH. Are you ready to continue with more letters?
Okay, I before we continue, I want to share my screen so that you can write what we have learned. How can I do this?
I understand that you would like to share your screen so that I can write what we have learned. Unfortunately, as a language model, I don't have the capability to see a shared screen, nor can I write on it. But I can keep track of what we have learned so far and recap if you would like. Would that work for you?
Yes, it will.
Okay, great. Let's continue with the next letter. It's D, which is pronounced like the English D. Can you say that?
D.
Perfect. Now the next letter is E, which is pronounced like the E in bed.
Okay, as you can see, guys, this is a tool that you can use to practice your languages. I'm not saying that it's 100% perfect, because even the AI, maybe the AI voice that are being used here, they are all artificial, and they are not native. They are not native speakers. Like, they are not real people actually. So it's better to practice than just to sit there and wait, or maybe think that you cannot learn a language. You can utilize AI to learn as many languages as you want, and if possible, you get a tutor who is a person who can actually help you to actually to go through what you have learned using an AI tool like this one. Google Studio is one of those websites that I highly recommend you to try, and I'm impressed. I'm impressed. And this is not the only thing that you can do with this website. There are so many things. connection failed. Oh, it has a problem. Now, the problem I've noticed with this AI, it is in terms of connection. Sometimes it just goes off, or maybe it tells you like this connection has failed, and that is a disadvantage of it. And also sometimes you cannot do it offline, you need internet to do this. So if you don't have internet, it means that you won't be able to use this kind of AI stuff or this kind of models to learn. And that's why we always say, and I always say, that as much as AI are there, they cannot replace human being. And also in terms of pronunciation, they are not perfect, but they can actually help you to understand and also know how that particular item or particular word is being said, even though the pronunciation is still something that is not as accurate as possible. Otherwise, it is a tool that I highly recommend you to try if you are learning new language, depending on which one you are learning. For me, I was learning Turkish, and I'm impressed. And I'll keep on updating you guys to see which model can you actually use to improve your language learning skills. Until then, guys, I'll see you next in my next videos. Bye.